very honored to be able to stand in front of you and introduce you to Allison Rosenthal and all of her accomplishments. I travel all over North America now for what I do for a living, and my wife often asks me, so who did you meet today? What was your day like? And I came home from my meeting in Montreal and said, I met one of the most impressive young women I've ever met in my career. And that was my first impression of Allison right from the get-go a few years ago. So, let me tell you a little bit about her and why she's such an impressive leader in our community of pharmaceuticals. Allison took a bit of an indirect and unusual path coming out of McGill University in 1994 as a clinical researcher. But I think one of her mentors identified very quickly that this girl had a lot going on. She was not only extremely smart and very analytically brilliant, but she connected really well with people, and she made everybody around her feel like the most important person in her life. And you see that today in terms of some of the things that she's accomplished in leading Otsuka Canada. Allison had a great 18-year run at Bristol Myers, took advantage of every opportunity, put her hand up at every chance she got to push herself. She loves to be someone who is a little uncomfortable and is willing to take some risks. And in 2012, she made a big step, which a number of you have made, and that was to go out and do a startup from scratch. But if there's a blueprint for a startup that I've ever seen in all of my years in this industry, now close to 35, I think her model at Otsuka Canada is worth paying attention to. One of the things that I know she's most proud of is the chance to surround herself with the kind of people that she wanted to go to work for and with every day. So she said it's like having a family between 8 and 5, and then also having my family between 5 and midnight. And to her credit, I think that's the biggest reason for her success, is that she surrounds herself with incredible people, and she gets her best work done through other people. One of the things that Allison, I think, is most proud of is also her contribution to her community and the amount of time that she spends with her 3 children and her husband in the Montreal community, trying to provide a bigger footprint for herself and for the people around her that depend on the value that she brings. So I'm very honored to be here to present Allison Rosenthal as an inductee into the Canadian Healthcare Marketing Hall of Fame for 2017, and just would ask you to keep our family in your prayers.